Dave Crisostomo is here in our Harmon studios, and very, very soon he and his compatriots will be way over there up the street in Dededo with the Bulls of Freedom show. It is a show that celebrates the bully dogs. We're talking to David right now. David, hafa day.
Hafa day.
All right, welcome back. Okay, so let's just get everybody up to speed really, really quick. Bully dogs are very, very popular now. They've grown in popularity in a very short amount of time. Tell people exactly what bully dogs are for people who don't know.
Bully dogs comprise maybe 10 or so breeds. The one that's come up in popularity very quickly in the last 10 years is the American Bully. It's a fairly new breed, maybe 15, less than 20 years old altogether. The American Bully Kennel Club was created because of this new breed. And so they've been very strong and very supportive of shows, especially in Guam. They've been very helpful to us, so we've been having shows, probably 15 or more shows already, and they are our sponsor, or we get their judges, their certified judges under the ABKC, we call it, and they come out. It's a lot of expense for us because we have to fly a certified judge in, but we have great sponsors. So the bully breeds, normally we started out with the American Bully in the shows. And just in the last show and this show, we've included the French Bulldogs. So there's a lot of the Bulldog breeds that are included, but we don't have the numbers here of those particular breeds to include them into the show.
And the community of bully dogs and their handlers has grown very, very quickly too as well.
It has. It's a really large following nowadays, and they've been very good and supportive. So we want to bring them all out, even if they don't enter the show. We welcome them to come down. It's a great family event to have this thing happening, and actually our shows here in Guam that I've seen in the last couple of years have really surpassed the attendance of the mainland shows. And it's because we orient our shows towards family, and we try to make it as cheap as possible. Usually they're free. This year we may have a little charge at the gate, I think a $2 charge, because we try to work together with some of the other community groups. And this year we'll have House Angels Football Association helping us out. They're giving us the venue using their football field.
It's going to be right over there, yeah, the field.
Right by Weddingale.
Very nice.
And so to help them out, get a little bit of money for their group, they're charging a $2 fee at the gate to come in for kids 12 and older.
Now I'm curious because I know past shows that you've had right over there, right across the street from us in Compadres Mall on asphalt. This year, if it's going to be at the football field, you're going to be on, Guam grass. Does this present any challenges or, opportunities for the dogs themselves and their handlers?
It will be a little bit different. In the past, we've had shows, as you said, on asphalt, or we've had them up at the field house at the university. And so it's been all artificial ground. Now that we'll be on grass, the dogs are naturally going to want to go down and sniff on the grass. So it'll be a little bit of a distraction for the dogs, and the owners, the handlers, will have to compensate for that somehow. They'll need to do a little bit of training ahead of time on grass and get their dogs to understand that they're in the ring and try not to sniff. But it's a natural thing, and it'll be new, so the judge will expect it.
Okay, so how do people register? Because there may be, friends in the military right now who maybe aren't aware of your organization, or they just came to Guam and they're like, hey, that sounds like a lot of fun. I have a bully dog. I'd like to participate. Yeah,
actually, in the last 3 weeks, we've been having pre-registration. And so if you have a dog that is already registered under the ABKC, you can bring them on Friday nights. We meet at the the Hal Sharoma football field on Friday nights, from 7 to about 9, and we do a pre-registration. If you pre-register, it's actually free. If you register at the show, there is a charge. I believe it's $10, $10 or around
Very
there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, as for the dogs themselves, I've watched the Westminster dog shows when they show on TV, and they say certain breeds of dog know that they're show dogs. They present very, very well. They know that they have to show off their musculature, and they're almost pageant dogs and everything. Do bullies lend well to that? Do they know they're on display, and do they try and win the prize very well?
Some of them do. The bullies are really a very personable dog. They have great temperaments, and they can be, if you're not training them to be that way or aren't very selective in your breedings, you can have some difficulties in the ring. In terms of them being showy or prancing around, generally not so. They generally need to be trained and accustomed to that. If they are brought up in the show environment as a puppy, the chances of them performing well are a little bit higher. And it's all about the handler and dog interaction. So if your dog is very in tune to the handler and the handler is very affectionate with the dog, you get a lot better response. So we see that a lot happening.
And that's the one thing that you've educated me and our viewers over the years, is that these dogs, if trained correctly and brought up with the family, are very well behaved, and they're very good with kids too.
They're extremely good with kids. In fact, they're very protective of kids.
You told me that.
Yeah, I've heard of many stories and actually even seen it here, that if parents get upset with their kids and raise their voice, the dog will come in between the parents and the kids and actually even growl, to tell the parents that, hey, these are my kids too. So yeah, they're a great breed in that respect as well.
Fantastic. Okay, well, we got to go to commercial break, but if people have any questions, more information, where can they contact you with?
They can contact me at 727-5655, or they can go on to Facebook and look up the Guam Bully Breed Association. I believe that site is still up. Right. And if I've got a minute, I really like to tell about our sponsors, because we've got great sponsors. Wise Owl Animal Hospital, been a tremendous sponsor over all the years. Of course, the stations of KUAM helped to get all this information out, and we really thank them. The House Angels Football Association has provided the venue and are being very helpful this year. Rockstar Energy Drink helps out quite a bit, produces our banners. We have Club Icon. Joe's Jet Skis donated gift certificates, Performance Water Blasting. The Guahan United Kennels, the Feed Store in Barrigada, the Bullies of Barrigada Heights, Pacific Crush Kennels, Fence Masters, they provide our show ring every show. Impact Kennels does most of our graphic works on our Facebook banners, and the Iron Dog Bully Kennels.
All right, well, David, we always appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
All right, stay tuned. We're back after this.